Hi, Leo, and welcome to your Tarot and Oracle card reading for the month of September 2021. So I'm going to get right into your cards here. So as I'm shuffling, a couple of the things that I picked up on for... Oh, I love this. Okay. So the couple of things that I picked up on for you, Leo, for the month of September was I heard the words money-making idea. So this month, you may find that you're getting a break from some of the difficulties that I feel like you've been facing for the last couple of months. I kind of feel like, Leo, you've had it a little, I kind of feel like everyone has, but I don't know. I remember the last couple of months that, Leo, you might have had a little bit of difficulty kind of, making some progress or moving forward in your life. There might have been some things blocking you, needing to confront some toxic situations in your life. So that kind of thing. And I kind of feel like September comes in as a gift. It comes in as a period of refuge. And I also think that this month you're going to find the energy to invest a lot of your time into some creative business idea or something very creative and something that has a lot of potential to make you quite a bit of money, I feel like. And I love that the Five of Pentacles showed up, and then we had the Ace of Cups crossing it. And then look at that. We have at the top here in your general energies that we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is stability, and it's being able to feel like you're fulfilled and you kind of have a lot of things working out for you is what I'm hearing. So Ace of Cups is emotional fulfillment. It's also a beginning stage of emotional fulfillment. I'm kind of feeling like this sense of hopefulness and a sense of, and you're coming out of a period of confusion. I think that there's some clarity that's going to come into your vision this month, and you may find a direction in where you want to go. I feel like it's like you figured something out, or you found what you were looking for. So that's going to be really exciting for you. I think that it's safe to say that you can go into this month feeling excited and hopeful. And you're going to feel like you're just getting a break from, some of the crap you might have to have dealt with these past couple of months. So yeah, this is really good. And I like that the Ace of Cups is kind of, I feel like it's, kind of like soothing this Five of Pentacles energy. The Five of Pentacles is an energy of lack. It's an energy of feeling without or left out, or feeling like you're out in the cold and you don't have enough to support yourself. It's a feeling of not being supported and not feeling like you belong. It's just this worry. It's a worry also about, like, how am I going to get through this, or how am I going to survive, or what am I going to do? So, and that can also come with a lot of confusion as well. Like, I'm not sure what direction to go in. And I love that the Ace of Cups comes in crossing that to kind of help alleviate some of that stress. So this is a good month for you, Leo. I'm excited for you. Beautiful. Okay. So here we have in your past positions, we have the Seven of Cups and the Six of Swords. So this tells me that in your past that there's something that you had to walk away from, something that, was kind of like an internal battle, or even a battle amongst other people in your life. And you're kind of you're escaping. You kind of got out of a toxic situation or something that was very depleting, something that caused quite a bit of an emotional turmoil in you. And so now we're kind of moving into calmer waters. We're moving into a period of peace and relaxation and rejuvenation. I really feel like this month, if you can find time, and I really feel like the time will be available to you this month, where you get opportunities to relax and really rejuvenate, and you'll feel it as well. You'll feel like you can finally kind of set some heavy burdens down, some heavy stresses down. And it's going to I also feel like this idea that you have, or this kind of sense of direction that you have, is going to give you the feeling of safety. And so that feeling of safety is going to help help you to feel relaxed as you're going into the month of September. There's going to be something, you're going to feel like you have something to lean on, some sort of support for yourself that you can count on, that you can depend upon. It's going to be really, really good for you. Yeah, I love this. Okay, so Four of Swords is the card of relaxation and rejuvenation. So, I mean, it's about taking a spiritual retreat. It's about being able to rest your soul, rest your spirit, rest your mind, and getting a chance to kind of go within, reconnect with yourself. You're going to have the space to do that this month, which I think is something you're really needing. And I think that having that will also replenish you and give you more energy to be able to execute on some really great ideas that may be popping in for you. You may even spend some time in meditation this month as well. And as you're in meditation, you may find that you also get some good ideas there. So that's going to be probably the highlight of the month for you. So let's see how we're feeling, Leo. Leo's present emotions, please. Okay, yeah, hard work. Ready to work hard at something. I love the Eight of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's the card of hard work, but it always comes with this sense that we can do something that we really love to do and make money from it. So you may have discovered a new passion, a new interest of yours, a new talent or skill, something you're really good at. And I kind of feel like as you're discovering it, you think to yourself, I think I can make some money off of this. This is a really great idea. So if it does have an entrepreneurial vibe to this month for you, Leo, so if you are already an entrepreneur, I think that you may see some progress in your business. You may see some extra sales. You may see that sales or business is picking up. Or you may also find that you can take your business in another direction that will really help to expand your business. And for those of you who are just starting out, I think that this is going to be a great time to kind of put in that hard work. But I don't really feel like it's work that you're going to be dreading. It kind of feels like work that you're really going to enjoy. And it's a process that you're going to enjoy. So this is going to be good for you. You're going to like this and you're going to enjoy it, and you're going to get to make some good money from it too. So that's something you can look forward to. So that's in your present emotions here. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so then we have in your environmental sphere, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So possibly what I heard from the Five of Wands is just competition. So you might be entering into a field of work that is highly competitive. There might be a lot of people already in that field of work or in that or in that certain craft. Whatever it is that you're doing, it could be competitive. And so you're kind of going up against, you're entering into this arena with all these people. So, but I love that we have the Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles is kind of, clarifying the Five of Wands. And what that tells me is that you have what it takes. You have something, maybe some kind of leverage or some kind of, leg up from something that helps you to stand out from the rest of the competition. So don't be afraid to join the fight, because I think that it's going to be, it feels like healthy competition. It doesn't feel like it's toxic or anything. I think that you're just ready. I feel like you have like a power within you and you're ready to kind of throw your hat in the ring and, let's see who gets it. So that kind of thing. But it does really feel like you are going into it with a lot of optimism. I love the Queen of Pentacles. It has a really good grounding, mature energy, but it also has this energy of, really knowing where to put your, how to prioritize what is most important. So I think that, Leo, this month you're going into things really with a sense of know-how, like you kind of know how something works, or maybe you have more wisdom about something, or, it's something you have quite a bit of experience in, or it's something you're just naturally talented at. So it kind of helps you to set yourself apart from the rest of the competition, that allows you to kind of surpass quickly some of these other individuals or, other groups or teams that are in this new thing that you're kind of joining. So really cool, Leo. Okay. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. So, I feel like you're really trying to, change things around for yourself. You are actively, taking the bull by its horns and kind of maneuvering your way around your life. Like you're really, digging your heels in and getting to work. So there's this really high energy this month for you, Leo. You have the energy for it, and you're ready to kind of work for the success that you want. It's like you really want to regain control of your life, because I feel like perhaps in the past, maybe even especially in this past year or 2 years, things have been feeling a bit out of control. Perhaps life has really, done like a big 180 for you, and it's really knocked you off, and it's really kind of put you in a place of powerlessness. And I think this month you're going to have the right frame of mind, and you're going to be in the right space to kind of reclaim that power. And I think the way that you're mostly going to do it is through your work, and is through your career, and really rebuilding that for yourself. So you're really motivated, you're empowered this month, and you're going to make good use of that empowerment. So this is really beautiful. I love this. Okay. And then at the final outcome, we have the Page of Wands here. And that is just kind of stepping into a new territory of new creative ideas, exploring something, kind of figuring out how something can work so you can, utilize it, or you can make something of it to push yourself forward. Wands are fire energy. So it's action, it's putting action towards something that you have, like, it could be like your trial and error, so you could come up with some ideas and not really sure which one's going to work out. So you're kind of, playing with the different ideas and doing something with it. Like, you're not sitting there contemplating it. It's more about like you actually playing around with it, like throwing something at the wall and see what sticks. So you're going to be in that kind of phase this month, or that kind of energy space. That is going to be your mental space as well. Just really determined and focused on getting to a goal that you really want to achieve, which is absolutely beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands, which is also a really beautiful energy. This is the card of victory. It's a card of winning. And I feel like you feel like you're winning. I feel like you're going to see some significant improvements. It doesn't really feel like there's much standing in your way. I kind of feel like you yourself are getting out of your way as well. Like, you're not going to I kind of feel like you're going to be your own best friend this month. You're going to be really cheering yourself on. So the confidence is good. The confidence is high this month. Yeah, that's really going to be important. And I feel like you're going to be noticed by people. With the Six of Wands, I am noticing that, people are going to take notice of you. You might catch people's attention. Six of Wands can also sometimes be symbolized as someone who's very influential. You could say influencer, but it's not necessarily like an influencer on social media, but just someone that has something unique that catches people's attention, where it causes them to you have people's ear, or you have people's attention where they're listening to you. So, you have something important to offer. So that's going to be, I feel like the spotlight might be on you this month, Leo. Really cool. Okay, let's get into some clarifying cards here for the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. What do we need to know about the Five of Pentacles and Ace of Cups? Page of Water. Beautiful. Oh, I love that. So we have the Ace of Cups and then the Page of Water. So yeah, beginning, and it could also be a relationship. You could also be starting out on a new relation, like a business relationship, or maybe some networking. I kind of feel like you're in a new place in your life where you're meeting new people. And that's going to be really important for you to I think that there's something significant there, because the people that you meet now are going to set the trajectory for how things go down in the future. So I feel like you're going to be very careful with who you're networking with, who you're partnering up with. But there is a good opportunity for meeting new friendships, for forming new bonds, ones that are very supportive. There's a good supportive energy here. I feel like you're coming out of this sense of lack or feeling like you don't have enough. I also love that we have the Four of Fire clarifying the Ten of Pentacles up here. The Four of Fire is often the card of celebration. It's a card of marriage, like baby showers, anniversaries, things like that. So kind of celebrating a foundation. And I love the Ten of Pentacles as well, because that's also the card of having stability, monetary wise. You have everything you need. Your needs are met. Some of you may be getting married this month. Some of you may feel like, or the in the home life, money is good. Maybe there's like enough to support. Everyone is supported and everyone feels like, we can survive and we're going to be fine for the future. So I kind of feel like, there's really good security and safety this month. That's what you're going to feel. Like the home life doesn't seem like there's too much stress on the home life here. So it's something also you can look forward to. Really awesome. I think that there's a lot of expansion here for you, Leo, in the month of September. This is going to be a lucky month for you. Okay, Seven of Cups. What do we need to know about the Seven of Cups for Leo? Oh, beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I really like this. So moving out, I really like how we have the Chariot card here. I think that what I'm hearing is that you kind of needed to go through this period of not necessarily confusion, but just kind of sitting down and trying to figure things out. I think that you needed some time, Leo, to really assess where you want to put your energy. And, you kind of needed to go through this process of figuring out who your real friends are, or who's loyal to you and who's not, or, where do you see yourself, and how does that match up with what you're doing right now? I think that you needed to go through, that's what I'm hearing, is you kind of needed to go through some restructuring of priorities in your life. And I think that you did that. You did a really good job of that. And I kind of feel like that helped you become more clear about, what it is that you really want for yourself and what would make you happy. And I think that is what helps move this Chariot forward. Chariot is like the card of forward movement when we have the right priorities, or when we're in balance with what we really want. You can see we have the white and black horse. So it's like the yin and yang, it's like we can only move forward if we're balanced in all spheres. And there's not too much weight in one or the other. Otherwise it kind of tips over. It doesn't like move in the way that we want. So it's important to kind of sometimes stop for a second and figure out what it is that we really want for ourselves, and if that resonates with where we are. And what I see is, Leo, that some of you might have moved out of a situation. Some of you might have had to leave a location. Some of you might have had to get a divorce. Some of you might have had to maybe switch a group of friends or support team that you have. Maybe some of you are distance a bit more from maybe toxic family members, that kind of thing. So there's a move out of something that has not been serving you, and moving into, a place that's calmer, that feels like calmer waters. Yeah, Eight of Fire. Beautiful. So this is kind of like, again, moving through a period where it's like a new territory, but you were also but you're also kind of going into it with a sense of optimism. Like, I kind of know where I'm going, but I also don't know what's in store for me, but I'm going to just walk forward with this faith that things are going to work out. So I think that that's kind of where we're coming from as we're entering into the month of September. So let's do the Four of Swords here. What do we need to know about the Four of Swords? Wow, beautiful. Yeah. Okay. So King of Water is, having this time to rest, having this time to come back to ourselves, to reground, to center our energy, to realign our energy will help us feel more clear and more balanced emotionally. What I'm feeling with the King of Water is emotional balance. That's going to be really important because then you don't find yourself getting too burned out. I feel like King of Water is always really good with making sure that things are fair and things are balanced within himself, and also knowing where to put his energy and where to hold back. It's almost like it's an emotional mastery, it's knowing how to navigate those waters, and kind of ruling over, not you controlling your emotions and not the other way around. So I think having that time to rest and rejuvenate is going to help you do that. So if you ever find this month that you feel like you're feeling unbalanced emotionally, or you feel like things are getting too stressful or building up, it's going to be really important for you, Leo, to make sure you make some time to rest, rejuvenate, and to also kind of flush out any excess stress that you're holding on to that you don't need to hold on to. So, spending extra time in meditation, or maybe working out. Sometimes cardio is a great way to kind of expend that extra energy or frustration or stress that we're holding on to. So kind of recalibrates our energy there. So that will be very helpful. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. What do we need to know about the 8 of Pentacles for Leo for September 2021? I heard college. So maybe some of you might be going to university. Some of you might be joining like an online college, or you may be going on, going to like a local college or going away. Maybe some of you are joining a university. So I really did see 8 of Pentacles. I kind of felt like there was something about going back to school. So maybe this might be for some of you who are not necessarily like straight out of high school, but kind of returning back to college in your later years. So yeah, it kind of feels like you're ready to expand or add on to your already existing certifications or degrees, and you want to add on another one. So some of you may feel inspired to do that. So that might be something that happens for you in the month of September. Or some of you might be even just starting just some classes. It doesn't have to be necessarily like a 4-year degree. Maybe some of you are starting like a certification or like an associate's or something like that. It kind of feels more of like an additional degree rather than kind of starting off with the bachelor's, but it could be that as well. Just depends on who I'm reading for, but that does kind of seem like something that is, it could also be something that you're thinking about doing. It doesn't have to be that you're starting in September, but maybe you're considering, maybe I need to go back to school in order for me to really grow in this field. So that could be something that you want to watch out for there. Okay. And then we have the 4 of Air. Interesting. Okay, so with the 4 of Air, I'm kind of feeling like it's something you could be thinking about. It could be something that maybe you're not entirely too sure, perhaps. Or it could also be something where going to school, I did feel this, going to school, maybe something where that is what kind of gives you a break from the rest of life, almost kind of like going to classes and going to a university is almost kind of like a retreat. It's like you can just focus all your energy on this one thing. So you don't really have to kind of put your energy anywhere else, because other things may feel like they're too much to carry right now. That's kind of the energy I was picking up on, kind of like a need to escape or a need to kind of detach yourself from things and kind of just lose yourself in one thing that just brings you a sense of peace and calm and really helps you just to feel like that life feels more balanced this way. So maybe if that's something that you need, Leo, I would go with that. Sometimes we need that to kind of disengage from everything that's going on or everything we're just coming from, and maybe just spend our time. With the 4 of Air, it's the same as the 4 of Swords. So it's like, again, there's a retreat here. So it could also be that some of you may be working too hard and to not overwork yourself. So Spirit could also be saying that to you as well. So take it as how it resonates with you, that for some of you, it could be that your work or your studies are a retreat for you where you can kind of disengage from the rest of the world. Or some of you are working and studying a little too hard, and maybe make sure you make some time for rest or for some other things in your life as well. So, okay. Five of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. What do we need to know about the Five of Wands and Queen of Pentacles? Okay, so with the Queen of Pentacles, I was also hearing that this could be, oh, interesting. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, this could be also you, Leo, like I said earlier, where you kind of stand out from the crowd of the competition. This could also be that there is a older woman that is kind of the head of, like, if you're, let's say you're competing for a position that, maybe the Queen of Pentacles is a boss, and she's the one who kind of chooses who gets the position. So there's something like that. So there could be a strong female presence that is kind of in control or kind of has the final say in how something turns out. So that could be a possible. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Okay, and then we have the King of Earth here as well. Wow, beautiful. Interesting. This could also be parents. This could also be a dynamic between a mother and a father. So maybe, some of you are having to deal with a dynamic with your parents that have a Queen of Pentacles and King of Earth energy. And it could be that there is, for some reason, it kind of feels like the Queen of Pentacles and King of Earth are like a mother and father, and the Five of Wands are like the quarreling children. That's kind of what I feel. So maybe there might be for some of you, there might be a domestic like competition between siblings, vying for something, vying for some kind of attention or some kind of reward from the parents, something like that. So that's interesting. This could also be, I'm hearing inheritance. So maybe there are some family members that are fighting between inheritance of their parents. Like, what are they going to get? Like, what's in the will? Something like that. So that just kind of popped up for me as well. So there could be some kind of dynamic within the home where, you're kind of, there's this like a little dynamic that's going on the side in your family. So that's something that's also coming up for me as well. Okay. See, hopes, dreams, and desires. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is, shifting in movement and, like the trajectory changing, the paradigm changing. So things kind of moving in a different direction from what they've always been. So, really moving into a new stage. And I kind of feel like this is what you're wanting, or this is what's happening for you, Leo. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like, Leo, you're kind of coming into more of a powerful position. I feel like maybe things are turning out in your favor, and you're going to feel more in control of your life, and more like you have a clear-cut plan of how you want things to be. And I really like this for you. I think that you deserve this. You worked hard for this. I think this is something, Leo, you created for yourself, that you built for yourself. Queen of Fire is a beautiful card. It's about, kind of really making creating this success from capitalizing on your skills and on your talents and in all your hard work. So, and using it in a creative way. It's Queen of Wands is a very passionate card. It's a very creative card. It's a very, and she always has like this sense of optimism and joy within her. She always has like this creativity. Like I don't know how else to explain it, but she's really vibrant and passionate about things. So I think that this is something that you're trying to master. And I think this is something you're kind of coming into. This is the focus. This is what you're trying to, embrace within your life. You're trying to create this change and have some power over your outcome, like how things turn out for you. You don't want to feel that powerlessness. Okay. And then we have our final outcome. Let's see what the Page of Wands here is about. I'm kind of seeing with the Page of Wands that there could be someone kind of looking at Leo or assessing or kind of what is it? Like kind of looking at your work and not judging it, but like, looking for the right word here. Assessing it? Let me see what the clarifying card here is. Eight of water. Okay. So I kind of feel like there may be a opportunity here for you to. Okay, so what I'm hearing with the Eight of Water and the Page of Wands is that if you have like a new idea or kind of you want to move something into a new direction, that you may have to travel for it, or it may require you to kind of come out of your comfort zone, and it may require you to do something that is different from what you've always done. So it's there's a little bit of a learning curve there, and I think that's why a Page of Wands is there, because pages are usually present when we're exploring or learning something new, something we're unfamiliar with, but we're kind of going into it with a sense of curiosity. So I think that there's something here with something that you're doing, Leo, or something new that comes across your way that requires you to either move, to travel, or to kind of go where you haven't gone before. So it doesn't, even if it's not a physical movement, it's kind of like learning a new trade or a new skill that's going to help you to grow on something that you're already doing. So that's what I'm feeling with the Page of Wands and the Eight of Water. And then we have the Eight of Earth at the bottom of your deck. And this is being able to, again, create abundance and wealth for yourself using your skills and your talents, doing something you really love to do. So there's a lot of passion here for you this month in September. And there's a lot of opportunities for you to be able to just focus on that one thing that you really love to do. I feel like you're going to have the space, and you're also going to have the energy for it. You're going to have, I kind of feel like your passion is coming back. There's really beautiful, passionate energy in your reading this month, Leo. So I think that you're going to make good use of it. I think the only thing I would say in terms of something to keep an eye out for is making sure that we stay in balance and that we don't overwork ourselves. Okay, let's pick out a guidance card here. What is Leo's guidance card for the month of September? Beautiful, protecting treasure. Yeah, so keeping what is most sacred to you close to your heart. I think that you're not going to be really telling a lot of people your plans and your ideas. I think that you're going to be working in silence this month, but I think that's just because you don't want to get distracted. You don't want to, have too many people in your business, and I think you want to give it a chance for it to really grow. And I think that if you kind of tell a lot of people your plans, or you kind of let a lot of people into your sacred space, that it may become a distraction, or maybe a lot of people might want to include their opinions, and may make you feel a bit like you don't want to second guess yourself because of what someone said. So I think that this month might be a good month to kind of work in silence a bit, especially if you have brainstorming ideas and you're not really sure yet what direction you want to take something. Just kind of leave it on a vision board for yourself, and kind of work through it independently. And maybe you could share it with one or two people that you really trust, that won't really instill a sense of doubt in your mind. So I think that this month you're going to be pretty, not secretive, but just very discerning about who you tell certain pieces of information to. Okay, what is Leo's challenge card for the month of September? Enlightenment. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm hearing with the Enlightenment card is that you're just moving into, with the Wheel of Fortune here, you're moving into a new paradigm in your life. So things are just going to look really different from what you are used to. So for example, if you're kind of used to working really hard at something but only getting a little bit in return, you may find that it's not like that anymore, that you work, you get exactly the amount back that you put in. So things feel like they're balancing out a lot more for you. And it may kind of surprise you. It may kind of catch you off guard at how how much in flow some things are becoming now. Like things are becoming a little bit easier. Things are becoming more available to you, that they weren't available to you before. So I think that there's, with the Enlightenment card, I'm hearing that it's just more of a learning curve, that it's going to take some time for you to get used to this shift. There's a lot changing. There's a lot changing in our world. There's a lot changing in individual people's lives. And I kind of feel like with the Enlightenment card, it's going to be a challenge to sometimes see the bigger picture of how and why things happen the way they do. And it's going to require you to kind of rise above that, and to rise above maybe some of this quarreling, or rise above people's egos, and see beyond something. So that's going to be something that's it's going to challenge you to do that, like to kind of rise above a lot of the egos that are playing out right now. So, okay. What is something Leo can look forward to in the month of September? What can Leo look forward to? Okay. Going forward, beautiful. Yes, so you are moving forward. We do have that beautiful Chariot card here, if I find it. Oh yeah, there we go. Right, it was right above it. So we have that beautiful Chariot card. So you are moving forward. There's forward movement here, and it's going to be something that you see, something that you experience, something that you can really look forward to. I really love this for you. There's progress there. And then stillness too. Yeah, I love that. So finding time to rest, finding time to be with yourself. Maybe if things have been like super chaotic for you, that, finally you're getting some time for yourself, and you're finally getting time to, go on a trip, which is this other card, voyage. So again, travel. So you might have to travel somewhere or go somewhere. And that may be great for you, getting out of like a place to get your mind off of things and help you to recalibrate. I am seeing that maybe you might book a little vacation for yourself, just for yourself, where you can kind of get away from everything, and there you have time to like think and process, and you may even bring your work with you, where you can kind of work in peace without anyone really bothering you. You can get a lot done that way. I'm really seeing that for some of you might kind of book like an Airbnb, go somewhere, and then you have like the peace and quiet where you actually just work the whole time, but it's very enjoyable and it felt like a great vacation for you. So that might be something that interests some of you Leos. Okay. Leo, what is your power animal for this month of September? What is Leo's power animal the month of September? Beautiful. Okay. Mouse spirit, tend to the small things. Yeah. So, okay. So this is so cute. This is kind of paying attention to the little small details of how you're going to execute on a project or how you're going to go forward. I think this is more about kind of paying attention to those little details. Like, do I have the paperwork? Do I have, the right do I have the right connections with people? Like just, kind of making sure that you have all your ducks in a row there. So you may spend a lot of time on the detail work. And I think that that's why you might need you might need some space this month to really, focus on your goals. And I don't really see you wanting to be bothered too much by people this month. I'm kind of really feeling like you want some space to work on things and you don't want to be distracted by outside things. But it's also important for you to balance too and not overwork yourself. So that might be the challenge this month as well, is to balance everything that's going on around you. But it's all good. I love the energy. It's very passionate, very fiery, very goal oriented, and things really working out and the path being clear ahead. So that's really beautiful. I think you're going to enjoy this month. And I really see that the next couple months as well are going to be really good for you as well, Leo. So you have that to look forward to. Okay, Leo, I hope you enjoy September and I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you for October. Bye, Leo.